Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Optimism projects begin distributing OP incentives, Angle protocol integrates LayerZero, Akula is now listed as an execution layer client on Ethereum.org, and Uniswap proposes the launch of the Uniswap Foundation. All this and more from ETH Daily starts right now. Optimism Governance Fund recipients have started their incentivized liquidity mining programs. A total of 36.6 million OP tokens were distributed to 27 projects as part of Phase 0. The tokens were given to existing Optimism projects to be used for driving sustainable growth to the Optimism ecosystem. Aave is currently running the largest OP liquidity mining program. The lending protocol is distributing 5 million OP tokens to Optimism market users over the next 90 days. Aave received the 5 million OP allocation as part of Optimism's partner fund. Other projects that currently have an OP liquidity mining program include Pull Together, Lyra Finance, Rubicon, Thales, Stargate, and Velodrome. Angle Protocol has integrated a LayerZero omni-chain fungible token implementation directly onto its application. Users can now bridge Angle's AG-Euro stablecoin between Ethereum, Polygon, Optimism, and Arbitrum within Angle's web interface. Users can also borrow and leverage AG-Euro on any of the 4 chains. According to Angle, the bridge contracts are fully owned and maintained by the Angle DAO. Amid the recent bridge exploits, the Angle DAO has set a limit on the amount of assets that can be bridged at any given time. LayerZero Labs is a cross-chain messaging protocol that uses ultra-light nodes to connect dApps across chains. Applications built using LayerZero's OFT standard enable users to move assets between all chains on LayerZero. Angle is an over-collateralized, decentralized, and capital-efficient stablecoin protocol. Akula, an Ethereum client written in Rust, is now listed as an execution layer client on the Ethereum website. The client supports Ethereum mainnet, Goerli, Rinkeby, Ropsten, and Sepolia. Akula claims to be the fastest Ethereum node, capable of bootstrapping a full validation archive node in under 3 days. Akula also supports using Ethash, Click, and Ethereum Beacon Chain consensus engines. The client requires less than 2 terabytes of storage for an Ethereum mainnet archive node and less than 600 gigabytes for a pruned node, and can even be run on a hard disk drive. Former Uniswap Labs Chief of Staff Devin Walsh and former Ethereum Foundation grants lead Ken Ang have submitted a proposal for the creation of the Uniswap Foundation. As per the proposal, Walsh would serve as executive director, while Ang would serve as head of operations. The Uniswap Foundation would be tasked with growing the Uniswap ecosystem. The proposal seeks a $74 million budget from the Uniswap DAO Treasury, which currently holds $3.9 billion worth of assets. The budget is broken down into $14 million for an operating budget to cover a team of 12 and $60 million for an expanded Uniswap grants program with a runway of 3 years. The proposal also seeks 2.5 million Uni tokens for the foundation to participate in governance. A temperature check snapshot poll for the proposal will go live on Monday, August 8th. If the temperature check poll passes, the proposal will then move into a consensus check. Walsh and Ang plan to attend the Uniswap community call at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, August 10th, and will host a Twitter Spaces at 11 a.m. Eastern Time on Monday, August 15th. And lastly, Velodrome, a liquidity protocol on Optimism, suffered a compromise on one of its team wallets, leading to the loss of $350,000 in operational funds. Velodrome has since stated that all VVelo positions have been recovered. User funds were not impacted by the breach. According to data from DeFi Llama, Velodrome holds $129.7 million in total value locked on the Optimism network. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories from ETH Daily. You can support this podcast by subscribing and leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.substack.com. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.